Hello. Okay, so let's start today. So we're gonna continue with our disease and sickness unit, and today's first character is Wei. All right, so Wei is stomach. Okay, so this is simple. Okay, there's no other meanings. The stomach. Let's take a look at that. Another thing is just want to mention that this is actually a name of constellation. 28 constellation. This is one of them. Okay, the name of a constellation. Just you know. So name of a star. Okay. Let's take a look at etymology. So this one is really straightforward. So the body part radical underneath, right? And then on the top, this thing literally is a picture of the stomach. Okay, so that's what it is. Now the Asian character, you can even it's more vivid, right? To resemble, I mean, it draws the picture of the stomach. Okay, now of course the modernized character is stylized, and then it renders it as the same as the field. Okay, but originally they are not. So this is Wei. Okay, next one, Yi. Now Yi is pancreas. Pancreas, right? So let's take a look at that character. Now this one, the body parts radical, and on the right hand side is the character Yi, of course representing the sound. Now Yi has the meaning of flat. Okay, flat, or make it flat. All right. This is because the pancreas is flat, is thin and flat. Okay, So that's why they use this yi character to build this new character to refer to pancreas. All right, so this is yi. Next one, kui. Kui originally is burst or overflow, breakthrough, and encirclement. Okay, it's just like outburst, and crashes, and just everything's crashed down. Okay, so it means that. Now this one has the water radical. So this is because originally this means refer to a dike or a dam that is broken down and the water just burst out. So that's the original meaning. So of course later it's just referred to anything that break down like that. Okay, it's called a kui. For example, like army being utterly defeated, you use this character, the kui bai. Or things like decompose, fester. I also use this character. For example, like 溃烂. 溃烂, that means the thing is completely rotten and decomposed. Okay, let's take a look at that character. Now this one goes with the water radical. I just explained it. Now on the right hand side is the character 贵. Now 贵 has a meaning of high. Okay, high. So this means that if something that the water is high, that will more likely to cause the dam to break down. Okay, if you gets too high, right, it can't hold it anymore, and then it's gonna break down. Now, so yeah, so this is a gui. Okay. All right, next one. Yang. Yang means sore or damaged, ulcerate. So this is because of disease, because of some kind of I think not necessarily inflammation, but something like some disease that caused the tissue to deteriorate. Okay, so this is called a yang. Yang. And let's take a look at that. Now this one you can see goes with the illness radical. Okay, called 床 radical. And then inside is the character yang. Okay, now this yang is the same as the 太阳的阳. It's so referring to positive, to sun, to sun and positive, things like that. Okay, and so this one, why they use the yang? This is because originally this character is referring to these ulcerate skin illness on the scalp. Okay, and so it's on the top, right? And in Chinese, the Chinese culture referring to the head as yang, okay, as the positive end of the thing, okay, versus yin, okay, and so that's why that thing is on the head, and so that's why they use yang to refer to that. Okay, and also another way to, yeah, this is yang. Okay, that's it. Let's take a look at the next one. Yeah, so this one, the yang, this thing 溃疡, 溃疡 together is a word, okay, is a 2-character word, which means ulcerate, okay, which means ulcerate. Okay, so this one is basically referring to any kinds of tissues that deteriorating. okay, basically decompose, deteriorating, and that kind of condition. So this kind of condition is caused by different things, maybe bacteria, maybe autoimmune things, and things like that. Okay. All right. Now next one. Pang. Okay. Pang means urinary bladder. Okay. The first character is first meaning is urinary bladder. Okay. Pang. Let's take a look at that. So this one, you go with the body part radical and a pang. Okay. And a pang. Now pang. Pang means on the side, right? On the side. Pang means on the side. So now the urinary bladder, the function is holding the urine, right? So holding out urine. So temporarily set aside, right? Temporarily stored aside, and then periodically let it go, right? So that's why they use this pang, means like temporarily store it, okay? Now, this one has a second pronunciation. Oops. Second pronunciation called bang. Okay? Bang. Now, bang means shoulder, upper arm, or wing, like a bird's wing, also called a 翅膀. Okay? So for Chinese, the bang means which part means the shoulder, the outside shoulder, and the upper arm, the upper part of the upper arm. Okay, so that part of the Chinese called bang. All right, so which means that it refers to the upper arm, but is the part of upper arm that connect to the shoulder. Okay, so that's the bang. Let's take a look at the character. Yeah, we already look at the character. Okay, so next one. Guang. Guang. Now guang is urinary bladder. So this one, pang guang. So in modern Chinese, when you're referring to urinary bladder, so usually you use these two character words called pang guang. Okay. You don't just say pang. You don't just say pang. You usually say pang guang. So pang guang is a word that means urinary bladder. Okay, pang guang. Now let's take a look at the character guang, pang guang, the guang. So goes with the body radical, and then the right hand side is guang. Now guang has the meaning of only one. Okay. Only one. This is only. There's no other meaning, other function. Okay, and so which means the pang guang, the urinary bladder, the only function is temporarily store urine. Okay, there's no other function other than some other organs that not only just temporarily store it, they also do other functions, particularly like absorbing nutrients, things like that. But this pang guang, the urinary bladder, does not have that kind of function. They just temporarily store and periodically let go. Okay, so pang guang. Next one. Jun. Jun is fungus or bacteria. So the jun referring to this plant world, a large category of this life form. Okay, and so bacteria is one and fungus is the other. Okay, so 菌 the Chinese 菌 is actually it's a category that combine these two things. Okay, they all called 菌 the bacteria, the fungus is called 真菌. So the real 菌 we in Chinese we call it fungus. Bacteria is called 细菌. Okay, but as far as the single character goes, 君 that means could refer to either of them. Okay, and so but in modern Chinese, you usually would say 细君 or 真君, right, to referring to either one of them. Okay, now also this also covers something that is edible, like mushrooms. Okay, all right. So this is Jun. Let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, because this is a plant, so it goes with the plant radical, the grass radical on the top, and then on the underneath, you see is you see that this is the character is like a small crop growing inside something. Okay, inside something that is encircled. Okay, so so this one you can imagine like this. So these things that they when they grow, they always grow. First of all, like mushrooms, they all grow. When you grow, they also kind of round, kind of thing, clustered together. That's one thing, and also that is oftentimes let's say this is like this kind of thing is often you can easily find them inside a household, I guess. So that's why they have this encircled thing over there. Okay. So this is 菌. 好，菌 Now, when you're referring to mushroom specifically, and you pronounce as 菌 菌是蘑菇 菌. Next one. 沾. Now, 沾 means moisten, soak. Okay, the original meaning is soak or moisten. So basically getting wet. Okay, now because getting wet, that means it's getting involved, right? So in English, I think there's a saying called getting the feet wet, right? That means you start to do something or get involved with something. Okay, so same thing over here in Chinese. So get involved, get in touch with, exert influence. Okay, and other meaning is be rewarded, or so that means 雨露均沾. That means that like some blessings being bestowed to people evenly. Okay, that's what that means. So so this originally means getting wet, getting moistened, getting soaked, and then extended meaning is getting in touch, getting involved, exert influence. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So this one you can see goes with the water radical, of course, and then the character of 占. Now 占 has meaning of occupy. Okay, so that's obvious. So being occupied by the water, right, by moisture. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so and this character has been remained as the original form since ancient time. Okay, so this is 占. Next one, 爱. Okay, 爱. Now 爱 originally means it referred to a plant. So RG, wormwood, mugwort. Okay, so originally referred to that plant. I should have put a picture in it. Let's see. Let me find the picture. So this, and so this is the let's go with the plant. Okay, so here we go. This is how it looks like. It looks like this. Okay, 艾草 So it looks like a pretty ordinary. See, it looks like that. 艾草 Okay. Now, this thing, what's special about it is that this thing, this leaf, the leaf, when it's dried, it can be used. When it burns slowly. So in Chinese medicine, they use this plant to use it to 灸. Okay, so this is a treatment method in Chinese medicine that basically they use that plant and slow burning thing and to heat your acupuncture point in order to treat your medical conditions. Okay, so this is the special thing about this plant. Okay, 艾. And now other meanings of this character, including referring to a person who is old, or referring to a person who's handsome or beautiful. Okay, handsome man or beautiful woman, beauty. Okay, so this is and also another meaning means like stop or end. For example, 方兴未艾, 方兴未艾, that means some trend is ongoing, okay, and is just starting getting very popular and will not stop soon. 就方兴未艾, okay. All right, so this is let's take a look at the character. So this one is very simple. That goes with the grass radical on the top, and then the character 一 on the bottom. Now 一 means 割草, means cutting off grass. That's so and you can see that the old picture, it looks like a 2 leaf of grass, right? And so this means that they're, because remember that Chinese people use the leaves of this plant to use for medical purposes, right? So that's why they use 2 leaves, okay, to refer to that plant. All right. So this is 爱. Next one. 滋 爱滋 滋 means multiply, grow. Okay, multiply, grow. Tonic, that means in Chinese it's called 滋补. That means getting nutrient, getting nutrition, okay, to make the body stronger. Okay, it's called 滋养. Also, but the original meaning is basically means multiply, grow, or permeate, or increase, getting more, flourishing. So you get the idea. Basically, it's growing, it's getting more popular, it's growing. So that kind of concept. Okay, so this character actually has many usage. So if you look at the related character, related the words, okay, so one of them is growing, 滋生, like 滋生, 滋满, okay, and another category is flourishing, getting nutrients. It's like 滋补, okay, 滋补, 滋补, 滋润, that kind of thing. Now, also has another meaning is like 美滋滋. Okay, so usually they double it up. 美滋滋. That means that's actually just it's an emphasize. Okay, it's emphasized to mean that it's plenty. Okay, so referring to that person who is quite happy. You can call 喜滋滋、美滋滋、甜滋滋. Okay, so you feel very sweet. It's called 甜滋滋. And then also taste, you call it 滋味. 滋味. Okay, let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that the original meaning is like you can see that this is actually the whole thing is a water. See, there's a water, right? It's right hand side, left hand side, and then in the middle. So this part is actually the water, and then in the middle, they put something in the middle. Middle is 丝, is 丝. Now 丝 and 字 is the same character in the ancient time. Okay, and so this 字. Now this 字 in the middle has the meaning of grow and multiply. Okay, regeneration, that kind of meaning. So I mean, you can see that by the look of it, it's multiplies, right? It's one thing, double it up. I mean, the shape of it could be everything, right? Could be a baby plant, it could be a baby animal, or just human baby, whatever you want to imagine. So this doubling up, so that means multiply. Okay, so the original meaning is multiply, growing, propagate, regenerate, that kind of thing. Now they put the thing inside the water, so that means it's growing, propagates because of the nutrient, because of the water, nutritious liquid, whatever that is, has lots of nutrient and causing them to grow. So that's the meaning of this character. Okay, so basically this type of character is called 会意字. So basically they try to tell you a concept, and they literally draw a picture of the concept. Okay, to show you what this character represents. Okay, so this is 字. Now next one. 轻. 轻 means advance gradually. So this the original meaning is advance gradually. So you're going forward slowly, gradually. This is called 轻, or progress step by step. Okay, it's that's the original meaning. Now, but later on and now, when you use this word, usually carry a negative connotation, which means encroach on, infringe upon, or invade. Okay, so that's the meaning. Okay, like 侵犯, 侵犯别国, so that means you invade another country. Okay, 病毒侵入身体, that means the bacteria or virus that gets into the body. Okay, so the 清. Now let's take a look at the characters. So now this one, you can see the oracle bone character. You can see there's a bull. Okay, and there's a hand holding a bloom kind of thing. Okay, holding kind of thing. And so which means that you basically you clean up the ground for the cow. Okay, so that means you probably clean up the stall, I guess, right? So when you do that kind of job, when you clean, right, you're gonna advance gradually, right, step by step, until the whole thing gets cleaned. Okay, so that's why they use that to create a character to mean that. Okay, and all right, so now later on, Later on, they replaced the cow with a person. Okay, cow person, but they still use the hand holding the balloon. That thing is still there. Okay, up until now. All right. So this is 清. Next one. 略. Now 略. Original meaning is the boundary, the administrative boundary for feudal lords. Okay, so in ancient times, this is like a feudal society. So each feudal lord has their own territory, right? So the territory boundary, so that's what they have in terms of land. It's called 略. Okay, and other meanings includes making a inspection tour. So why is that? You can make sense, right? Because 略means the territory. So if you use it as a verb, that means you inspect the territory, right? You making an inspection tour. Now other meanings called neglect, omit, leave out. Okay, outline, and briefly, approximately, or complete entirely, briefly, slightly. Now, why those things related to that original 略? This is because imagine that this territory for the feudal lord is pretty big. So when you try to inspect and try to survey the whole area, whole territory, you're not gonna do it very meticulously, goes by every detail, right? So usually is you're gonna go through the whole thing, but you kind of quickly, and you're gonna just pay attention to major things, like important things. You're not gonna bother with small things, tiny things, right? So that's why this 略 has all the other meanings I just mentioned to you. Okay. 简略，简略、大略略概略这些都是these kind of meaning. Okay. So let's take a look at that. So this one you can see is a 田. It's a field radical. So of course this is referring to land. In ancient China, which is an agricultural society, so agricultural land is most important. So that's why they put a field over here. And on the right hand side is the character called 个. Now 个 means each individual. And so now why they use 个? So this is to refer to the territory for each feudal lord is separate. Okay, this land belong to every single feudal lord, and it's very clear. Okay, whose land belongs to whom. Okay, and so that's why they use 个各自的田. Basically that's what it is. Okay, 略 So this is 略. Next one. 温means hold on, what's going on? Sorry. Yeah, so 温 means plague. Okay, 温 means plague. So basically is a pandemic. Okay, is a pandemic. It's a disease that can quickly spread out. Okay, so this is called a 温. Take a look at the character. So it goes with the disease radical, of course, and then underneath is a character called 温. Now 温 has the meaning of 仁义. That means that 温 has the meaning of empathy. Okay, So now why empathy over here? I guess this is because during the pandemic, lots of people sick. So obviously that people will, feel empathy towards those people, right? Okay, so this is one. E, E, E is epidemic disease, Okay, E. So, so one and E, it's really close, right? So that's why, in modern Chinese, when you mention it's like epidemic or pandemic, they use this combined word called 瘟疫. 瘟疫 together means pandemic, okay, or epidemic. And let's take a look at the character. Now, E goes with the disease radical and the character of E underneath. Now, E has a meaning of forced labor, okay? Forced labor or force someone to do something, okay? E. So the reason for that is in ancient times, people kind of believe that this pandemic happened is because some kind of devil or demon is doing something behind a thing, okay? Is demons are driving those disasters. That's why they use E, which is force it to happen, okay? One E. Next one. Let's see. Okay. Two more characters. Core. Now, core means expand widely. Okay, expand widely. Okay, this is called a core. Now, okay, so let's take a look at that. So this one is actually easy. Is go with the hand radical on the left and then the guang on the right. Now, guang has the meaning of big, grand, or make it big, enlarge, okay, spread out, that kind of meaning, okay, guang. So now the guang, okay, so guang, the original character guang is and later on it's simplified. They get rid of the inside. It's quite a complicated thing. They just get rid of the whole thing, okay, to simplify it. All right. Guang. Kuo. This is kuo. Now san. San. Now san means break up, dissipate, or disperse, distribute, disseminate. Okay, disseminate. A meeting or etc. Okay, be over. So you can see this is basically the meaning is that spread out, diffuse, just getting everywhere. Okay, it's called a san. Okay, so basically it's from a combined, gathered state and turn into a dispersed, distributed, and expanded state. So this is called a san. Okay. For example, 乌云散了, that means the cloud has, disappeared. 散发, 分散, that means distribute. Okay. 散散心, 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 that means you are, you are depressed, you're worried, and distressed. 散散心, that means you want to dissipate those stress. Okay. Let's take a look at the characters. So this one, you can see that the original Oracle Bone character, it goes with the Ling. Okay. So this one goes with the, it says Pa, 不是灵. It's Pa. It's different from the forest, that character. Okay. Okay. So this is so pi pai means ma. Okay, so it means like this you know these trees. 麻是什么东西呢？hold on, let me go straight. Ma. Yeah, so this kind of thing. Ma. Okay. So ma hemp plant. Oh, not hemp. 不是大麻，不是 hemp. It's the no, not that. Hold on, let's see. Ma. Flax, 亚麻、胡麻。Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is basically it's flax, yama, huma. Now this is referring to those plants has this fibers, okay, has pretty tough fibers, and those fibers you can make all kind of stuff, okay, and linen is one of them. Linens are better ones that you can make very nice cloth, actually, fabric. So this is the original meaning is that is a person who is a hand holding a piece of stick is to beating of those things, so that these things can loosen them up, loosen them up. Okay, so that's why that's which means sun. Okay, disperse, loosen up, spread out. Okay. And let's take a look at the whole thing. So, 位移溃疡 位移溃疡. So that means that the stomach and the pancreas ulcerate. And 膀胱菌沾 膀胱 means the urinary bladder. 菌沾 that means get bacterial infection. Okay. 考了菌沾，艾滋侵略艾滋 is a word, means AIDS. Okay, means the disease of AIDS. That's a Chinese translation for the English words AIDS. Okay, AIDS 侵略侵略 Now 侵略 is a 2-character word, means invasion. So 艾滋侵略 that means the AIDS virus invaded the human body. Okay, 侵略。瘟疫扩散瘟疫扩散 So 瘟疫 is a 2-character word for epidemic or pandemic. Now 扩散 means spread out. Okay, spread out. So this is today. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you. Did I skip two lines? No, I need to check out. If it's skipped, then we're gonna cover that tomorrow. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.